right, kiddos, it's time for Prime, and I'm your host with the most, is Dino. Today we're coming at you with one of my favorite decks because, as I said previously, I'm a huge dinosaur advocate, and they are one of my favorite things in the world. We are coming at you with a Dino Thunder, or also known as Jurassic Spark. Yes, you heard that right, Jurassic Spark. And then also as commonly known is Dinosaur Thunder Dragons. So, I just took this with me to our Vegas Regionals. I did almost really well. I almost got my invite with it, unfortunately. I went X and 3. After I went in X and 3, I dropped down because it went to top 16. It was a really weird regional. They went from top 32 to top 24 to top 16, and the more people that dropped. And so it was a little bit disheartening because the more I kept going and the more I kept fighting, the more it was like a little bit harder to get up the rope. But we'll get into the deck for you. 2, Ultimate Conductor, one of my favorite boss monsters ever. He is amazing with this deck. So as you see with most variants, they run it as a Thunder Dragon mixed with dinosaurs. I'm doing it, I'm flipping this on his head. I'm doing it as Dino mixed with Thunder Dragons. Majority of it's dinosaur, little bits Thunder Dragon, works out really well. I hardly have bricky hands. When they happen, but that's with most decks. But it's not usually that bricky. Overtext Codal, great pill target as well as a great dump for Armageddon Knight, Velociraptor, or Oviraptor, sorry. I got dinosaurs on my mind, as you can tell. We also run Foolish Burial. And he's good because he can get procced off of by Ultimate Conductor. Just really good. 3, Soul Eating Oviraptor. Soul Eating Oviraptor is one of our favorite searchers. He's Stratos, but better, because he has 2 effects. Granted, he's not a board popper, but lordy, lordy, lordy. In the mirror match, it's really nice. Pop your opponent's Oviraptor, get a dinosaur back from the grave. One of the dinosaurs we try and fish back is our boy, Pankratops. I see a lot of people running this card at 1. I suggest different. I feel like this card is so versatile, you could run it at 3. I run it at 2 simply because this deck, it can get clunky going first, and we sometimes like to go first because, you know, Colossus, he's really good to go first turn. We also run Miscellaneousaurus. Obviously, you run it with any dinosaur variant simply because of the fact of he's really good. I would love it if he came back off the ban list to 2. Be really nice, but highly unlikely. We then run 1 Doggerun the Mad Flame Kaiju. It's really nice when you're able to hard summon an Ultimate Conductor with a Colossus and then double Evolution Pill into a Doggerun, because I saw a lot of people, and I resolved this a lot at Vegas, where people would try and side in a Kaiju against me. I have my own Kaiju. It's a searchable Kaiju. It's a summonable Kaiju on my side of the field. I would summon it, and they would be stuck with a Gamma Seal or something that was easily Book-a-Mooned or something. I didn't see anybody hardly siding Chicken Egg, so that was fun. But that's also something to be worried about. But we have our own main deck answer to Kaijus. Plus, it's really nice to get a big problem out of the board. Like, say you're going up against a U-Link, get that thing out of here. Get rid of their Firewall, get rid of something. He's just a really versatile card, and I have always run him in my Dino variants, so I feel like he's just a really good card. We then run 1 Juraciello. Juraciello is just a solid piece of a card because of 2 reasons. He's a tutor, as well as he's fodder for Link Karibo. And so he's not an entire brick. He's also a target for Miscellaneousaurus. He's also a target for Double Evolution Pill. He just has a lot of versatility. Yes, it can be sucky opening him in the first hand, but you can get around that. We then run our final dinosaur, which is Giant Rex. We do a lot of banishing in this deck. He likes to be banished. He likes to come back from being banished. We like that. We like that a lot. Up next, that's our Dino lineup. Up next is our Thunder Dragon lineup. We run 3 Thunder Dragon Dark. One of the best Thunder Dragons, if not the best, because he is a tutor whenever he's banished or leaves the field, as well as he's a quick effect to get another version of himself. So, really solid. We then run 3 Thunder Dragon Roar. Thunder Dragon Roar is really good for 2 reasons. When he's banished, special summon a dude, which we usually summon as a dark or a chicken, or himself, because he does not say other than Thunder Dragon Dark. Sorry about that. Phone call for some weird reason. But he does not say anything other than Thunder Dragon Dark. So he's really good. He's also really good about fishing back Chicken. I use Chicken because Chicken is always turning himself into a Colossus. I hardly ever use him for the draw effect. Sometimes I can, sometimes I don't, but most of the time I don't. And so that's it for Thunder Dragons. And then we run 2 Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight's really good for dumping. We only use 2 of them because we don't want too many. Plus, we don't commit to the normal summon a lot, and we don't need to, really. Oviraptor, Armageddon Knight, those are our 2 normal summons. Really good. I see some people running the Brilliant Engine. I mean, yeah, you can end with a whole lot more Colossus, but I feel like you're strong enough when you end with a Colossus and an Ultimate Conductor, which is what we're usually trying to do. We then run 2 Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom's really good in this format because you stop people from searching and adding and sending to grave and all that shenaniganery, and so it works out really well. On to the spell lineup. Not very many, but we run 3 Gold Sarcophagus. Pretty self-explanatory as to why, if you know Thunder Dragons and you're wanting to check this out. 3 Double Evolution, or Fossil Dig, because of the fact that Fossil Dig searches any dinosaur. We then run Double Evolution Pill, because Double Evolution Pill gets our Doggerin, Ultimate Conductor, and our boy. Quetzalcoatl. Sorry, forgot that for a second. We then run 2 Allure Darkness, because it's basically a +3 if you get any of your darks. Call by the Grave, because we hate hand traps. Foolish Burial, because we want to dump as many resources as we can in the grave. 1 Monster Reborn, because Monster Reborn's a really good card. Really good in this deck. 1 Return of the Army. Searches our Armageddon Knight. And then 1 Thunder Dragon Fusion. Really good card. Really good helping. And so now we are on to the side and extra deck. I'm going to go through these real quick so as to not waste your guys' time. Woo! So, for extra deck, these are pretty self-explanatory, but I can explain them as they go. Boral Sword, Boral Guard, Firewall, Some Summoner, Wee Witch's Apprentice, Underclock Taker, Lanforinkus. People mispronounce that name all the time, and it gets me. Link Karibo, Gustav Max. We can make him with 2 Ultimate Conductors or an Ultimate Conductor and a Titan for game. Logia, Logia is really good. We hate spells. Dulka, because he's really good going up against U-Links, as well as going up against Danger FTK going first. Chambara, because him and Ultimate Conductor equals 8100 damage exact. 1 Titan, because Titan's explosive, literally. And then 2 Thunder Dragon Colossus. That's it for the extra deck. Really good ratios. Like, it's worked out for me, like, really well. And now we go into the side deck. We hate Altergeist and other stuff like that. Inspector Border. We hate Back Row. Dango Sekka, as well as a Thunder Monster that can go into Colossus. We don't like Back Row, Twin Twister, discard a monster. We don't like Mirror Match, so Forbidden Chalice. We don't like Altergeists, Evenly Matched. We don't like Sky Strikers, Anti-Spell Fragrance. And then the Coup de Gras Red Reboot. One of my favorite side deck cards. I really love it, and it really helps seal out games. So that is Dino Thunder or Jurassic Spark. Thank you guys for joining me for Time Prime, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and happy Thanksgiving.